Hi, I'm Snapper. You may remember me. I'm the QNet Slack reporter. I was even named after Slack. After all, Slack is a snap, and I'm a turtle named Snapper. Today, I'm here to give you all a grand tour of the new QualityNet Slack interface. This design streamlines some of Slack's features, making your experience even better. At first glance, Slack may look pretty different from what you're used to seeing, but the changes aren't really that drastic. Let's go through them one by one. First, let's head over to our workspace name, CCSQ QualityNet, up here in the top left navigation sidebar. If you happen to be in another workspace as well, like CMS.gov, it's easy to switch between them. Just click the icon of the workspace you are currently in, and you see the other workspace icon to click on. If you're signed in to both CMS.gov and CCSQ QualityNet, you can quickly toggle between them. Now, let's take a look at the home screen. Over here, up at the top of the bookmarks by the left-hand navigation sidebar. Here's where you'll still find all your channels and direct messages, or DMs as we like to call them in the biz. Now, if you prefer to narrow down what you're viewing and only want to see your DMs, then click on the DMs icon right underneath the home icon. And if you'd like to see all your recent activity, including DMs, then click on the activity icon. Here, you have tabs that break down your activity into app mentions, threads, and reactions, and app notifications. You can even hone down to unreads and read activity. Oh, I almost forgot. I want to show you the later view. Thanks to the later view, I can be reminded of items I might forget. That's because the later view lets you collect your reminders and saved messages all in one place. Keep in mind, though, that you won't be able to see the later icon until you have actually created a reminder or saved a message. Once there, the folder is divided into In Progress, Archived, and Completed tabs. Not seeing all the views mentioned? You can always access DMs, activity, and later folders from the More bookmark. One reason you might not be seeing all the bookmark icons is because you need to make your window bigger. Sometimes size really does matter. Let's talk a bit about the More folder. The More folder holds and organizes all sorts of information. Here, you'll find your canvases, automations, what we typically refer to as workflows, external connections, channels, people, and files. The files include documents, clips, and attachments that were shared with you, created by you, or recently viewed. Oh, and here's a trick. If you hover over any of the bookmark folders, you can get a quick peek to see if there is anything urgent that needs your immediate attention. I'm going to come down here toward the bottom of the bookmark bar and show you the new Create button. It's a big plus sign. Click it and create a canvas, message, or channel. Or kick off a new huddle. With Slack's new interface, we now have 4 different ways to create a message. First, click the Create button's plus icon and select Message. Or use keyboard shortcuts, Command-N for Mac and Control-N for Windows users. Or a third way is from the home screen. Click the Direct Messages folder on the left-hand navigation sidebar. And fourth, you can always start composing in the message composition box at the bottom of each channel. We now have 3 different ways to create a canvas. First way is to click the Create button down on the bottom and then click Canvas. Second way is to click the Attachments plus sign icon and select Create a Canvas from the pop-up menu. And the third way to create a canvas is to click the More folder and select Canvases. There are so many convenient options. We even have 2 different ways to create a channel. You can click the Create button and select Channel, or you can click the Channel section and select Create from the drop-down menu. For those of you who use workflows, you can still start a workflow when you click the CCSQ QualityNet workspace name and select Tools, then Workflow Builder. But there is also a new and second option to start a workflow. Click the More folder, then click Automations. To run a workflow, type / followed by the name of the workflow. Now, you may have noticed that your profile is no longer at the top right of your screen. Instead, your Profile and Preferences menu are now located in the bottom corner of the left-hand navigation sidebar. Once the profile icon is clicked, you'll see all the familiar commands and buttons in the pop-up menu. And here's the most fun change to the QualityNet Slack interface, the design theme. You may have noticed that your colors and design theme changed. That's because some legacy themes are no longer available. Go ahead and have some fun choosing a new theme. Click your profile icon in the bottom left. Select Preferences from the menu, then click Themes. Feeling adventurous? Click Surprise Me for a randomly generated theme. That's it. Those are the biggest highlights of the new Slack interface. I hope you enjoyed my little tour. Slack really is a snap, but if you'd like to brush up a bit more on the new interface, learning to navigate around as well as using huddles and workflows, head over to the ES Tools University and register for some of our live interactive training sessions. See you soon!